welcome to the channel. This is my first video. Just down here with my mate Ollie, and it's been a bit stormy past couple of days, so hoping for a bass, nice big bass tonight. It's a bit cold, or some rays, so just chucking out first rig, which is a flapper, just a 2-hook flapper with small mackerel baits on. And yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. So yeah, for the bass, nice big mackerel head with some guts there. Yeah, I've had plenty of bass down here on the big baits. Got size 6.0s, 6.0 on the bottom hook, just coming out of the head there. And on the top hook, we've got a 6.0 circle. And yeah, they're out there. It's a bit chilly, but I'm feeling quite confident. It's been quite stormy over the past couple of days, like I said. So yeah, get some cotton on there just to secure it. And yeah, you want to go right around that hook shank, so make sure it doesn't wobble around too much. As you can see there, it's still a bit wobbly, so we'll make that nice and tight. Ollie's got one rod out already, and I think he's going to go for the big bait next. But yeah, it should be good. I'm feeling really confident about tonight. It's pretty still, pretty calm. It's not that cold. It's meant to be really cold tonight, but we've wrapped up warm, got coffee. So yeah, let's give that a little bit more. Yeah, that's feeling nice and secure now. And then we pull the Nova. I like to use that just to give you something to hold on to, so you can grip, you can cotton right round down to the bottom there. Pull it out. And yeah, this is just down Southbourne. This is my local spot. People call it Tony's spot. Get that bottom circle, wrap it around a few times, bring it down. And on the bottom, I like to use a 5 or 6 ounce grip lead. It's quite heavy for down here, but I find, especially with the big fish, you want some resistance when they get hooked in the jaw. So obviously when they swim away with that bait and those grips stick into the sand, you've got some resistance there to catch into the hook. So yeah, and we're using a splashdown, good old splashdown there. You don't really need to clip it down, but it just stops it tangling in the air. But yeah, let's get it out. It's ready to go. Big baits, big fish. Ollie, how you doing?
Yeah, good mate.
Grip lead, mate. Got one rod out, yeah?
One rod out. Light rod going out now.
So yeah, down here with Ollie, also known as Raymir. Raymir's.
What are you looking for there?
Good one. So, both rods are out. That's 4 rods out. Mackerel head on one. Mackerel strips on a 2-hook flapper. Ollie's got, what have you got on, Ollie?
I've got a panel with side of as well.
Okay. Yeah, the fish aren't usually that far out down here. Don't need to cast too far. But yeah, flat calm tonight, northerly winds. I think high tide's at about 11 o'clock. Maybe a little bit after 11. So we're fishing the tide up. Yeah. But feeling pretty confident. I'm always quite confident to get a big bass. I need to beat my PB. My PB last year was £6 12 ounce, I think. So it'd be lovely to beat that, especially off the beach. Ollie's just come back from Palma, so he's not dealing with the cold.
Mate.
He's not dealing with the cold too well.
Caribbean, mate.
Oh, he's been Caribbean. He's moved up in the world. Yeah, for you, obviously you guys don't know, but Ollie's my mate, and he's a, what are you? What are you again?
Well, I'm a sailor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's
A sailor, aspiring farmer.
a sailor, aspiring farmer, so yeah, he gets gigs.
Delivering super yachts, sailing super yachts.
Yeah.
From one part of the world to another.
So that's pretty cool. And he's all about his regenerative agriculture as well. So he's starting up his own business, sort of informing and advising farmers on how to basically farm without using chemicals and pesticides. I mean, it's not my forte, but I think that's the lowdown of it. I think Jeremy Clarkson had an episode recently on his what's his channel, what's his Netflix thing called? Jeremy Clarkson's Farm or something. Clarkson's Farm, yeah. I think he had an episode. My dad was telling me he watched one and he knew what regenerative agriculture was. So, but yeah, still here, giving it a shot. I don't know if this microphone's working or not. If it's not, then it doesn't matter. Yeah, you just enjoy the sound of the sea. So just recast. I brought that bait back in and it's absolutely untouched, so a bit lazy to be honest, but I've banged it out a bit further. Hopefully we can pull something out. But yeah, it's very quiet and it is getting a bit colder now. Ollie's just had a slack liner. Could be a bass if it's not far out. Is it going some?
Might be on there.
Love to see a good old slack liner. We were just eating some Christmas minstrels and then all of a sudden
Slack line.
Slack line. Go on, Ollie. Oh, it's chilly though. Can see my breath. That's on the small rod as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I like this rod.
Yeah.
It's a good one. You can beach cast with it when it's light conditions, you can spin with it, you can bang out feathers.
What's it up to? 3 ounce? 4?
4.
What is it? Daiwa?
I can't remember what it's called. Hard rock fishing.
Let's get this fish in, mate.
Right, let's give it
Oh, drag set a bit too little. Oh, could be a ray, mate. Oh. Yeah?
Nah.
Ah. That was a definite slack liner though. That's the problem with...
There was a couple of tugs on there.
Yeah. That's the problem with using small hooks, I find, especially with a bass.
Yeah, right. This is a little flapper for
they just pick it up and spit it out?
yeah, for flatfish, so...
Oh. Well, it's a good sign at least. We got... Have a look at the bait. Yeah, that's been... You can see it's tried to pull it off, but...
Yeah, close in. That.
Oh, mate. We'll keep trying. So that's annoying. Ollie's just had a slack liner, picked up the rod, struck into it, and it's nothing. So he had a really small hook, a size 1 on that rig. It was just literally like a one hook, like running ledger, like a flatfish type rig. So he's just put on one of my beastie pulley panels with 6 O's and a circle hook. So there's fish out there. That was probably a bass, I would say, especially after that blow. So we're going to give it another go. Hopefully we can catch the bass. Christmas Prezi. Big up to the Shore Hunter. Big fan of your channel, mate. Got that as a nice surprise from the missus. Yeah, she sits there on the sofa with me and puts up with me watching your videos. So yeah, she saw this and I said, oh, that'd be handy. I really like the clip. Yeah, really nice. 100% cotton. Black as well, so it doesn't look minging after you've used it a lot. So yeah, this is what we're going for next. Had some whiting left over in the freezer, so I just kind of cut his head in half, taking his tail off, and yeah, hopefully a big bass will come along and eat that.
Got a ray, mate.
So Ollie's got a ray. That came out of nowhere.
I thought it's alright, not bad.
Nice one, mate. Look at that. What was that on that? The pennel, yeah?
Panel, yeah, mackerel, like sort of half a side.
Mate.
Happy.
Yes, he's
Nice,
into the
mate.
fish. Yes, mate. They're out there. Let's go and get him unhooked. And we'll try and get a catch and release as well. Lovely fish.
You're alright, mate. You're alright.
Easy. He's a bit small. Some people like eating ray. They call them skates in restaurants, but oh, look at that.
Okay, mate. It's gone.
It's gone. Well done, Ollie.
Nice one, man. Cheers. Yeah, it was, I was pretty confident something was on there, but I didn't want to say it in case it wasn't.
Yes, mate. Spirits are up. Ollie's just had a ray, so that's sick. Yeah, he just had that on a little mackerel strip on a pennel. What size hooks are they? Like 1s or 2s? 1/0s. So yeah, our spirits are a bit better now. Spirits are up. I need to catch something. See you in a bit. So yeah, this mackerel head's been out there for about an hour, so I'm going to switch it over to that whiting, match the hatch and all that. I really want to get a bass. So yeah, we're going to get this mackie head off. There's still plenty of juice in it, but scissors make it so easy to cut through the elastic. Gets that off. Yummy. And yeah, with these, normally just stick the bait tool in one end. Got some background music tonight. Some people have decided to come down to their beach hut. So yeah, just get it started on the bait tool. Look how easy that is to hold it. So let's get some elastic on there just to start it off. And the detachable snoods makes it so much easier for the pulley. Just take the whole thing off. And yeah, don't snap the elastic yet. Keep it on there. And then get the hook. Through the head. Made a bit of a job of that. Pull that circle out of the way. Yeah, I like to hold that against there, and then just keep wrapping. So obviously we didn't snap the elastic, so it's still there. Just wrap that nice and tightly. It's quite a good vibe actually. Don't know if you can hear that. Ollie's a hungry boy tonight, he just keeps eating. We're going to introduce you to Ollie in a minute properly. He is famous. Okay, that's pretty much done. And what we do is we pull that off the needle. Chuck that aside, get the cotton away. Oh, I'm so happy Ollie caught a ray. Hasn't been a blank. Well, it's been a blank for me, but... And then sometimes I go through, sometimes I don't. There's no rule. I just pull that down, do that again. The top circle hook. Let it slide down to the bottom. Up around a few times, and then this time I'm just going to go through once and then pull it tight. There we go, look at that. Anything that's taking that is getting hooked. Let's get it out there. So big bait's out. Literally for the bass I'd say 30-40 yards. You don't need to cast far at all. That's where I've had them in the past, especially with those big baits, you know, just literally lob them out. Those bass are in close. We'll see. It is cold tonight. Technically they won't be about when it's this cold, but we'll see. Ollie's just given me a ginger biscuit. Really good. Hitting the spot. Ollie, do you want to come and introduce yourself? No.
Hello.
Here he is.
Here I am, Ollie, aka Soil and Salt. Yeah, grew up with Tony, went to school together. We've fished here for years now, haven't we? Well,
years, mate.
Since I started fishing when I was about 8 with my dad. We used to go up to Poole Harbour on the boat.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's mental we're still fishing together actually.
And I've been away most of my life working on boats, but yeah, every time I come back I always call Tony and go fishing, and yeah, we get about as well, don't we? Last summer we went up to Wales.
Went to Wales. I was actually backing up all those videos from Wales actually.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching through them. Good memories, mate. Yeah, I wanted to make a video out of that trip but never happened, so this year I'm determined to start a channel, and you know, not trying to get anything out of it, but just for my own enjoyment really, and just to try and educate people as well, because there's a lot of especially the younger kids, they're quite intrigued by fishing. So So yeah, it should be good just to try and help some people out. But yeah, so what you got, soil and salt? What's that about?
Soil and salt. So I'm leaving the boating world and I'm getting involved with regenerative agriculture. Obviously, do a bit of fishing. I like foraging, and it's going to be about the company I'm starting is about supporting farmers doing regenerative agriculture, how they can navigate around regulations, how they can diversify income streams, how they can navigate regulations that are made by big ag, and it's not, as a lot of bits in the news now, it sort of closes down or shuts down a lot of small farmers. So yeah, they need as much help as they can get, and then part of that is educating the public about real food. And
it's a proper epidemic, isn't it? Like, you know, obesity, health, you know, people aren't as healthy these days. And I saw something the other day, like, oh, vegetables have got like 60% less nutrients in them than they did, like, you know, like 50 years ago even. Yeah,
well, that's because there's kind of almost sterile environments created by all the chemicals that are sprayed on everything. And the nutritional profile they have access to in the soil is so low now, because these chemicals that they spray on kill all the microorganisms that provide the plant with those nutrients. So now it's like, you know, they have a fraction of the available nutrient profile in the soil available to them. So that's why a lot of illness has crept in, is because we don't have that same
nutrient dense food
access to nutrition as we did before. But regenerative agriculture reverses that process of what all the chemicals do, and so then it does produce more nutrient dense food, and then you have healthier animals if you're growing grass and pasture land, or if you're growing crops for eating directly, then they have more nutrient density in them, and then that's beneficial to the human, has a direct relationship with the gut health.
And do you find regular farmers are savvy with this kind of thing, or do you just think
but it's getting big now, you know, like you said earlier,
Jeremy Clarkson
was kind of covered a little bit on there. It's getting more popular. There's a lot of greenwashing going on as well. But
what's greenwashing?
Greenwashing is where, for example, carbon credit scores and stuff like that, where like companies that have a negative carbon
footprint
use, you know, another company, or plant some trees, or do some renewable energy thing to like make their score better, but it's just monetization.
So it essentially doesn't mean anything. It's just wow. Some of you might not want to care. You're probably just thinking, where's the fish? Well, we haven't caught that much yet. We got a ray. I got it on camera, so you saw that. But yeah, and where can people find you?
Instagram at the moment, that's it. Soil and salt.
Soil
_ salt. My name's Ollie.
Nice. And you've got some pretty good content on your Instagram, haven't you?
Yeah, it's getting there. I need to put a bit more time and effort into it. I'm a bit of a, what's it called? Luddite. So like, I need to put a bit more time into it. But it's stuff up there, and there will be a website coming.
Positive stuff. But yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Let's try and pull a fish out.
Yeah, I've probably got a couple on there now already.
Could be a big ray. It's sucking to the bottom.
Yeah, it's sucking right.
Mate. Is it moving at all? Yeah, there you go. You've got it up. Now maybe winch, but not too much. That's it. That could be a big ray, mate, I think. Sucking to the bottom. Look at that rod. Wow, I'm going to go and get the other light, mate. 1 second. Is it coming? Yeah, it's not that far out.
It's light.
Yeah, that's a decent fish, mate.
It's gone light, but it's still.
No, it's still there. Here it is. Yeah, it's a ray. Yay, nice one. Oh, he's not that big. Wow.
It's like the same one.
Ollie is the ray man today. Look at that. Nice one, mate. There, they suck to the bottom, don't they?
Yeah, big time, mate.
He's alright. It's quite a big hook for us, ray that size.
Yeah. Come on, mate.
So cute, aren't they? There we go.
Okay, mate.
God, I nearly took the rod off the stand.
Yeah, mad. I thought it was much bigger than that.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a 10-pounder or something.
Yeah.
That's it.
Imagine if it was a 10
Let's get a nice little face this way. Turn just put your head up. Oh, there you go. Lovely. It's getting back.
Off you go.
Look how well it disguises. Gone. Well done, mate. Second fish. I'm blanking here. So Ollie's just had that ray, and that put up a good fight on that little rod. You can see the bend in it. Great fun. He said he had that about 30 yards out, so I'm gonna follow suit and chuck a couple of mackie strips close in. Yeah, that's definitely perked us up a bit. Our feet were cold, but my feet are warm now. So yeah, let's get it. Let's get this out. It's my turn to get a ray now.
My turn.
My turn. Just a couple of mackie strips. Rushed it a bit, but when the fish are in, I literally just topped up the nice neat baits I had on there and just put an extra little strip on there. Yeah, 30 yards. Let's give it a go. Definitely cold. Get and bite, Ollie.
I've got a, 2 bites. Big rod. Right now.
Similar to the bite I had actually.
Yeah.
Maybe the whiting have turned up.
Well, bit of bait.
Yeah. To the freezer. Oh, it's chilly. Am I getting a bite as well? tide's flooding in now.
Two little bites like that and nothing.
Yeah, it might be on, mate. If it's a small whiting, I'll probably check mine as well. Pretty sure I had the same thing.
Yeah, you may as well keep it on these ones, don't you?
Well, you're the only one catching fish, mate.
Oh, the action's gonna be.
Yeah. Ollie's getting a bite on his small rod again. That small rod's paying dividends, isn't it?
It is, mate. Always does. Always does, mate.
Using these big beach casters, he comes down with a 10 foot.
11.5 foot, I'll have you know.
Yeah, you got a big rod. Yeah, light rod. Ollie's bagging up. I'm still blanking, but I'm not really watching my rod, to be honest. It's difficult.
All the action's over here anyway.
Well, I've got the action camera, so.
Yeah, wasting your time on those two rods over there.
That was a decent bite again, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you need to change the name of your channel, mate.
What to?
I don't know. Ollie Rules. Soil and Salt.
Ollie the Fisherman.
Soil and Salt backup account. Is it on there?
Don't worry, mate. I'll just capture you catching fish.
Yeah. Well, they've got to look at something, haven't they?
It's like a dream within a dream. What's Ollie up to?
Well, you know what they say. Big baits.
Big fish?
Yeah. It's quite
Yes,
light.
mate.
It's quite light, this cotton, isn't it?
Yeah, it is quite fine. Mackie head. Let's get that elusive bass. Oh, it is cold though.
Yeah, my fingers are
See my breath.
freezing up.
Enjoying this episode, my first episode. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. I'm going to try and keep this up. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a lot to think about, but hopefully I'll get used to it. And I'll be having some special guests as well, a few fishing buddies. So yeah, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Ollie, you're the most special guest, the specialist. Sorry mate, can I help you?
No.
I've got this weird guy, he just keeps circling me. Weird. Very, very strange. Bass baits can never be too big. That's basically a whole whiting. 6-0 circle hook. Yeah, I think we got one.
Yeah? Come on then. Tony Bones the fisherman thinks he's got a fish on here.
Yeah, a bit of a scrap. Oh yeah.
It's about time he caught something. It's starting to get a bit embarrassing. Oh, well done, mate. Good work. Yeah.
That looks like a live bait to me.
Very proud moment. It's all worth it, wasn't it, mate?
Definitely. I'm glad I came out in -4 tonight.
You know what they say about big baits, don't you?
Well, that's it. That looks like a live bait.
I was in the Caribbean a couple of weeks ago.
Big bass. Big bass. Big bass. Alright, I think that's it. Gave it a crack. Ollie's had a couple of nice fish. He's lost a couple as well. But yeah, it's cold. We've given it a good shot. It's like nearly midnight now.
Yeah, tide's just turned.
Tide's just turned.
Didn't blank at least.
Didn't blank, so yeah.
But a nice rate.
Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you again. Peace.